Hi, New Life Academy. We are super excited after this homecoming week of fun, and I'm here with you today with one of our great kindergarten teachers, Monica Doherty, and she is going to tell you a little bit about what her kindergartners have been working on. So Monica, why don't you start by just telling our families what the kindergartners have been up to here in your class?
Sure. So we started a new project 2 weeks ago. It's a project-based learning type of project. But the way that it started was we were talking about some of the leaders at New Life Academy, and some of the kids didn't really know who we were talking about, and they didn't know what they did. So we kind of came up with the idea to do a project where we selected some leaders at New Life Academy, and the students came up with the leaders themselves, and we kind of drew names as to who they would interview, and we decided that we were going to interview them and find out what they do at New Life Academy. So it's been an ongoing project, but the students first, on the smart board, we wrote down all of the names of who we wanted to interview, and then the next phase was students wrote down their questions. So they decided what they wanted to find out about each leader. And we came up with lists of questions for them to ask. And then we practiced with iPads in the room. So we practiced the skill of interviewing each other and how to hold an iPad and how to introduce yourself and how to shake hands at the end. And then we actually went out and interviewed our leaders, and the students had such a great time learning about each one. And the fun part afterwards, they created these posters. I can quickly show you these little posters where they put the title of who they interviewed, and there's a picture of them and all of the favorite things that they learned about each leader. And so we are going to be presenting these posters to the class, so they will also be working on the skill of presenting information to the class. And then we're going to wrap it up by putting this all together in a video that we will show them. But it's been fun to kind of see the students walking around the halls and now greeting people by their name. And they just feel so much more comfortable and confident with the people around our school. And it's a really good way for them to get to know the leaders in our school and to actually understand what they do. So
and I had the privilege of being interviewed, which was super fun, and I was just amazed at how well they would look me in the eye and shake my hand. So they're learning some good people skills. They are.
They've learned what surveys are, because we've been working on that. They've learned how to develop a questionnaire. They've learned how to write. They've learned how to work in a group. They've learned the technology piece, and using an iPad and interviewing and using a microphone. They've learned a lot of different skills through this project, which is why I really love project-based learning, because it encompasses so many different things.
Right, absolutely. And how fun that the students got to kind of come up with the project that they got to learn and incorporate. Very fun. Can you share any fun questions that the students came up with that they wanted to ask some school leaders?
Sure. Well, this is kindergarten, so even though they had a script that they created, they didn't always stick to the script. So there were some odd questions like, what's your favorite emoji? And what's your favorite thing to do after school? But then there were the general questions. They were all interested in wanting to know each leader's favorite Bible verse and each leader's favorite Bible story, and their favorite color and their favorite ice cream flavor, and just things that they could connect with themselves. So I loved that they were able to have that commonality too, of just we both like the color green. How fun is that, so.
Super fun. What a great opportunity for our kindergartners. Thank you for doing that with them, Monica. And families, stay tuned. On Wednesday, we look forward to sharing this video with you in the Good News Showcase from New Life Academy. So that's all for us this weekend.